Hi Scorpio, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your May 2022 reading for the week. I am pulling your oracle cards and then I will pull your tarot. Spirit may have the oracle cards for Scorpio for May 2022 for this current week. Thank you. And may I have one more, please? Just one more, please. One more. What will help Scorpio? Stop it. Spirit's playing. Can I have one more? Thank you. Okay. Now, may I have the present position? And I have pre-shuffled these cards, Scorpio. May I have the present position for Scorpio, please? Up, up. Gotta break the energy. May I have the present position for Scorpio? What will validate this reading? What will give them hope? What will motivate them? Thank you. Wow. Ace of Coins. Did you want that upright? Yes. Present position, remember? Okay, thank you. Thank you. We have the Chariot card. You're thinking about somebody, Scorpio. Oh. We have the Seven of Coins. One more for the present position. What will validate the reading? Thank you. We have the Magician in the reverse. May I have the Strength, please, for Scorpio? Thank you. We have the Lovers. We have the Hierophant in the upright. Thank you. And this one. We have the Page of Cups in the upright. Can I have the Challenge? We have the Two of Coins. What else in the Challenge? What? Thank you. I see. I see. Can I have what's good in the outcome for Scorpio? Two of Wands. What do they need to know? I don't want to take these. Thank you. Thank you. And one more. What's good in the outcome for Scorpio? Okay, well, now you need to clarify that. Five of Coins. Can you clarify the Five of Coins for me? Okay, Scorpio, for those of you that have not seen me before, this present position right here, this row right here is meant to validate that this is your reading. If this row does not make sense to you when I go ahead and proceed with the reading, then one or two things may be happening. Either this is not your reading or you're watching the reading too early. Now, I'm a little bit different than other tarot readers in that I'm a psychic and a medium. So time is fluid, and sometimes I'm picking up information that is either a little bit in the past, or a little bit in the future. Now, just to keep it in context, whenever I read from my own zodiac sign, it never makes sense to me ever throughout the whole entire reading. But I will go back and look at the reading to usually about a month or 2 months later. Sometimes when you guys leave comments on the old readings, I'll go back and look at the reading to see, how it is relevant to what you're commenting on. And I'll be surprised at how everything has played itself out. So that does need to happen in your readings with me. Things need to play themselves out in order for the reading to be valid and for this to be your reading. Now, I know that many of you are watching the reading so you can know what happens, but I don't know. I don't write the rules. Scorpio, I just kind of do the reading. And the thing about the spirit world is the more you learn, the less you know. So I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Here we have the Ace of Coins for you. Spirit, can you tell me what's going on in the present position with Scorpio and what's going on with them? Why is the Ace of Coins here in the upright position? Why is the Chariot card here? And why is the Seven of Coins here and the Magician in the reverse? Bring it forward, Spirit. What will validate this reading? What will give them hope, inspire them, motivate them, and help them move in the right direction? It feels like you are putting a boundary down, is what it feels like. Scorpio, it feels like you are using your wisdom to understand that something is not going to change in your life. And I know that you know this intellectually, but it really feels like the way that you're looking at it is that whatever this person, this is a general reading, by the way, so change it up to person, place, or thing or situation. But it does look like whatever this pertains to, it feels like it's a very cunning energy, or at least you perceive it that way, and you don't want to kind of deal with it anymore. And so what I have here is you kind of cutting that out of your life in an emotional way, not in a physical way, because I feel like in a physical way, for some reason, it's either cut out already or it can't be cut out. So I have you moving forward here, but there is somebody on your mind. That's what came out in the Chariot card for me. And I know I'm not a book-learned tarot reader. Like I said, I'm a psychic and a medium. So these cards sometimes come out with different meanings for me. And the spirit world made me feel here that somebody is on your mind, and there is this kind of battle that you're in. It feels like there's two choices here. There's like a night and day outcome here. It feels like you're living in a split, Scorpio. It feels like you have one part of your life that you enjoy, and another part that you want to run away from. Here in the Seven of Coins, it feels like you're building something, you're nurturing something to the best of its ability, and you are transforming in that process and putting all your energy into something that does produce and will produce an outcome that you know that will bear fruit for you. You know that it will be important for you, or important for whatever it is. Spirit just said them. It's important for them, and so you're doing kind of this work here. You're working hard to do what's right for you and move forward anyway. Here in the Magician, it does show that you want change in something, but it's not happening. And Spirit draws me here to the Lovers in the Strength position, right? So this is now the Strength row, right? What is in your strength? What is your strength for the week? Here we have Lovers. And so here we have this kind of, spiritual, and take Lovers, for some of you, this is a love reading. Go ahead and take Lovers as Lovers. But for many of you, the Lovers has to do with person, place, thing, or time, situation. It has to do with a period of your life where you were extremely happy. It also has to do with, let me just talk about a love situation real quick, and then I'll switch it back into a general reading. But it feels here somebody that is in your life right here, that this is not manifested. There's a love here that's not manifested, or it didn't come to full fruition here in your life. And so that's sitting in the Strength position, because what you're drawing upon is that well of prior love, and well of what could be in the future as regards to love. Now, for others of you where it's not a love situation, there's a very spiritual aspect about the choice that you're making here. And it has to do with something, engaging in something that's new, to give your time and energy to, in order to produce, I want to say better communication is what it feels like. But I feel like this person is or thing or situation is at arm's length. So the strength is that you've got faith in it. You've got faith. You've got a very strong faith here, Scorpio. You are very faith-filled is the energy that's coming out here. And the challenge we have you just trying to balance your life in a way, but you're not doing it you're doing it in a very strategic way is what it feels like. And so you're very mindful of what you put your energy in and how you put that energy in. It feels like you've got to balance the chaos is what the spirit world just told me, balancing the chaos. So that is a challenge because it feels like somebody here in your life is extremely domineering or sucks the life out of you. Like they really take up a lot of energy. And it doesn't mean that if it's a person, family member, loved one, it doesn't mean that there's not love there, but there's a little bit of toxic energy here. And for some of you, there's a lot of toxic energy here. So that is a challenge. It continues to be a challenge in one way or another, right? And here in the outcome, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Four of Coins, and we have the Five of Swords and the Judgment card. So for some of you, well, for all of you actually, what it has you doing is making a choice about what you're passionate about. It does feel like you can go either way. It does feel like you are trying to reach out to gain strength in areas where people do value you and do value your presence, and that's showing up very strongly. However, you're very guarded about your past. You're very guarded about who you are and what you are and what's happened in your life. Why, I don't know, but it does feel like a level of guardedness is taking place here with some new interactions. Also here in the Five of Swords in the outcome, it shows you're very conflicted. It feels like you want to leave a situation behind. It feels like there's a lot of self-punishment going on, or just kind of wishing that things had worked out differently. So that's in your outcome. For some reason, there's a pull on that a little bit stronger than normal this week. There may be an argument here. So what I would advise you to do, Scorpio, is not say anything, because we know that scorpion tail can sting. So don't allow anybody to goad you into an argument, or if something provokes you, just try and walk away from it. It feels like, and that's, Spirit showing me this guarded energy again, where, you know, you kind of hold back. I feel like they're forcing your hand almost, like kind of trying to force you into telling your story or how you really feel about something. And I think it's best to just, you know, be vague. That's kind of what needs to happen here as you make, and it's kind of encouraging you here to push the boat out here into the future, because there's a need to create a new path for yourself. Scorpio, that is your reading. I hope it, oh no, don't go away. I have your oracle cards. Sorry, I thought I was done. Spirit, do you want to bring forward the flying? Do you want to bring forward the intention card? And do you want to bring forward the balancing act? Well, we have the balancing act over here. We have it coming out twice. We have it in the Two of Coins. It's in the challenge. And so the balancing act is trying to build a future for yourself without walking away from something that you have a lot of responsibility for or obligation to. And so that's usually children, isn't it? Or a job, or I don't know, depending on what you do for a living, you know. I mean, if you're somebody that has a lot of responsibility in your career and you may want a new future, sometimes you can't just, you know, you can't just quit. If you have a career, you have to consider others. So there's a balancing act of leaving something behind. It does feel like you want to travel here. This is very strong in your energy. I feel like you're wanting to travel. I feel here as if, again, there's this person here that I feel like you're wanting to travel to, or see them or interact with them. There's somebody here that you're thinking about really strongly. Came out in that Chariot energy. So they could be a Cancer. Chariot represents Cancer, the horoscope sign, but it's not necessarily that. I don't read zodiac signs. I'm not an astrologer. But when and where it does come out, I will say it. So I do feel for some of you, this has to do with Cancer. somebody that's a Cancer in your life, the zodiac. And then here we have 22, intention. So you're trying to create a lot of, you're trying to take that wisdom that you've gained from all of your experience, and you're trying to really, develop a new beginning. And but it's fragile, very, very fragile, Scorpio. You're setting your intention. You're doing the best that you can, but this situation is, I don't know. I feel like if you play the game, you can get what you want. It's just that you got to play the game, and sometimes that's very inauthentic, and that's what you have trouble with. It's kind of like it's not who you are, but whoever you're dealing with, that's very, very toxic energy. And this is somebody you're interacting with. This is not somebody that's not in your life currently. This is somebody that you're talking to. This is somebody that is in your life. This is somebody that is present. So it's the reason why Spirit makes me feel that is that, so not to confuse somebody that is not in your life that you also perhaps might consider toxic. So you're trying to give birth here to something new, and look at things from a different perspective with eyes of experience. And so I feel that that has not come to fruition yet, and it needs more time. Scorpio, I hope this reading helped. Please subscribe, like, share the video. That does help the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everybody that's been a loyal subscriber and watches the readings continuously. And I hope the reading helped, and I will speak to you soon.